Most people think that if you sell a car, you automatically make a profit. Today, I sold three vehicles and I just decided to cut my losses. So, listen, sometimes you can sell vehicles and just decide to cut your losses, and it would truly make you more money in the long run. So today I made a decision that surprises a lot of people. I cut my losses with three vehicles, and sometimes it's just the smartest move in business. It's not about, hey, am I going to sell it later, or could I possibly make a better deal? Could I make more profit? Should I hold on to it to the next season? Holding on for one more dollar is just not the brightest thing to do in business. But what is a bright idea is to know when to just move on. So in this video, I'm going to break down how and why I made the decision, what I learned from, and how protecting your cash flow can be much, much more important than chasing profits. If you're in the car business, or if you're thinking about getting in this business, this video is for you, and so is this platform. So listen, today I was at my car dealership and I thought, you know what? This is the season to bring in fresh inventory, to bring in new clients, and to just take a look at my overall investment. Figure out exactly which ones can stay and what just has to go. So, thinking back, I think these vehicles were purchased maybe in the early spring. I hadn't been at my dealership as much as I normally would this past quarter, and I could definitely feel the difference. You know, when you're the owner of a business and when you're in the space, even if you've appointed people there to take care of the light work, there's still just a certain amount of presence that is required of you when you have clients that truly look to do business with you. So, with me not being at my car dealership as much, some of the units that I feel like should have been moved on were still sitting there. And so, you know what? I did a flash sale. I took three of those vehicles that I knew would be hot for the online presence. I advertised them and I marked them down. And I promise you, one of the vehicles was gone within 3 hours. I mean, it was quite exhilarating to see the vehicles flying off the shelf like they were. But you know, sometimes you just have to cut your losses. It can't all be about how much am I gonna make. Sometimes it's about turning the dollar and moving on. I already got my eyes on some fresh inventory. I know what market is up ahead. I know that young adults are getting ready to go back to college. So I know just about what needs to go and what needs to stay. But most importantly, it's really about cash flow. You never want to stay stagnant because you run the risk of one, vehicles breaking down while they're sitting there on the lot, because somehow mysteriously, if a hot heat wave comes through, tell me if I'm the only one that notices that batteries just mysteriously lose their oomph. And you don't want to have inventory sitting there too long because your community, your followers, and people that ride by your location, they begin to think it must be something wrong with that vehicle. It's been sitting there for 1, 2, 3 months. It wasn't that. It was just that we weren't really pushing the envelope on those particular vehicles. And sometimes it's like that. The ones that you're really not paying much attention to, it's just like a plant. You have to give them love, you have to give them care, you have to give them consideration, or they'll just sit over on the side and become undesirable. So today I made the conscious decision to call up a couple of people, make some offers, get the ball rolling, and try to bring new inventory and bring fresh and new eyes to my location. And that's just what you have to do. You have to make sure that you're keeping things lively. And I'm telling you, that's if you don't have to have but maybe 2 or 3, maybe 5 vehicles. But out of those 5, you need to have your superstar, and then you need to have your runner up, but you also need to treat that third vehicle with just as much care as you treated the first. So today was a good day. My dealership had a win, had 2 and 3, And we also were able to get fresh new eyes on new inventory coming in as the other ones were going out. And this was a strategy, that I actually thought of this morning. It wasn't like this big, huge campaign and we sent out emails like sometimes we normally do through seasons. But sometimes you just have to have a bright idea one morning. You have to wake up like a boss and get things done. And I'm going to tell you something. It felt really good for me to know, hey, I can still have a bright idea, make a couple of moves, and make it make sense. And I put pen to paper, and through it all, the bottom line is that we have cash flow. We don't have inventory that's sitting there, that's stuck, that's dated, and it's really bringing the whole bottom line down. So push out the old, and I kiss them farewell as well. And then bring in the new, bring in new inventory, bring in new energy, bring in new life. And so with the ones that are left there at the car dealership now, the new inventory is going to make them look just that much more desirable. And that's the message for today's video. So if you're in the market and you need a few ideas, or you're thinking about becoming a part of a platform or a community that talks about today's relevant issues in the car market, this platform is for you. So like, follow, and even share this video with someone that you know needs to push out some of that old inventory and make room for something new. So until next time, have a great day.